Well, hello everyone. Marie Graceberg here, your host for the Joint Venture Success Summit. And here with me is Melanie Benson, and we're going to be talking about the secrets to accelerating results, which is delegating or outsourcing. Really excited about this topic. But before I get too excited here, I want to welcome you on stage, Melanie.
Hi. Nice to be here. So glad to be a part of the training for expanding your business.
Yes, I'm delighted to have you here, and I'm sure our audience are as well. So before we started with the topic that we're going to be digging into today, I'd love for you to share with us a little backstory. You know, what was it like, your life before and after you start incorporating even the joint ventures or partnerships or collaborations, however you call it, in your business. What changed, or how did it improve your business? How did it improve your life? That way our audience can see for themselves what is it that they are going to be expecting to get, or the results that they can see for themselves achieving by incorporating this strategy.
Yeah, well, I've been in business over 15 years now. So when I started doing JVs, it was a very, I would say, early time in the evolution of joint venture marketing. It was very organic back then, and it wasn't as sophisticated as it is now. But, back then, I was probably a good couple years into my business. My business was starting to grow very quickly. But it was also, there was a lot of work to create leads. I was on the road all the time. I was speaking a lot. And I was realizing that generating new leads was actually sucking up a lot of my time. It took a massive amount of energy, and oftentimes the leads that I was getting through the very simple online marketing I was doing back then, they weren't necessarily the best leads for the offers I had. And, I'm an optimizer, so one of the things I like to do is I like to ask the question, how could I make this work better? And right about that time, I had started to develop some strong relationships with some real movers and shakers in my industry around marketing and business growth, and and this is like 14 years ago. So it was very simple. I literally had friends who saw what I was doing, and back then it was about helping people stop feeling so overwhelmed and learn some very easy techniques to make their business grow better, this being one of them. And I just did a call with some people who had really big lists and really big communities and really strong followings, and my list size almost doubled within those first couple calls. I basically filled what back then I called my Get Out of Overwhelm coaching program. And I did like 3 or 4 partner deals the first year. Again, it was very simple. It was just literally like, hey, why don't you come speak at my event? Or why don't you come do a call for my community? And my business was doubling and tripling in revenue. It was massive growth with very, very small effort. And actually, that's what I love the most about this technique and this growth strategy is when you do it right, you're leveraging your time and relationships in an extraordinary way. And, just as a side note, Marie, a lot of those people became my friends, like really, really close friends. And I found that there was something really cool about the relationship that became a catalyst for wanting to help each other. And, where you might not necessarily open your door to other people, those relationships, some of them were in my mastermind, some of them were people that I had cross referral programs with, but, over a 5-year period, they become some of my closest best friends. And some of them I still do business deals with today, 14, 15 years later.